Greetings from the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences of Assam Downtown University. The current topic of lecture is Family Environment Scale. This is a practical according to the second semester of MSc Clinical Psychology. The Family Environment Scale, also known as the FES, was developed and used to measure the social and environmental characteristics of the families. It is used in several ways, for instance, in family counseling, psychotherapy, as well as teach program evaluators about family systems and in program evaluation. What are the features of the family environment scale? This scale is a 90-item inventory having 10 subscales measuring interpersonal relationship dimension, the personal growth, as well as the system maintenance. Now, what do I mean by system maintenance? Family is a system where one member is connected to the other members. So, according to the systemic phenomenology, we are all connected to our family members. If one of the family members is affected emotionally, psychologically, physically, we are also affected, being the members of the same system. So that is what I mean by system. The second point, the relationship dimension includes measuring cohesion, expressiveness, as well as conflicts. Now, cohesion means the degree of commitment and support family members can provide for one another. Expressiveness is the extent to the family members encouraging their feelings, encouraging expression of feelings directly, and conflict will be the amount of openly expressed anger and conflict among family members. Any kind of family system is healthy if you have the right amount of cohesion, expressiveness, and conflict. Always keep in mind that it's not possible for a system to be always positive. It could have a range of conflicts, but how efficiently the system manages in resolving it together is an important growth for the family as a whole. The five sub-skills refers to the personal growth, independence, achievement orientation, intellectual cultural orientation, active recreational orientation, and moral religious emphasis. First, we have independence, which assesses the extent to which the family members are assertive, very much self-sufficient, they can take care of their own needs and they can take their own decisions. Achievement orientation means how much the family emphasizes on competition, achievements, etc. Intellectual cultural orientation measures the level of interest in political, intellectual, and cultural activities, and active recreational orientation will measure the amount of participation in social and recreational activities. Moral religious emphasis assesses the ethical and religious issues as well as values. Moving on, we come to the final two subscales, which is organization and control for system maintenance. These measure of how much planning is really put into the family activities, how much responsibilities are given to each member of the family, and how much rules and procedures are set in order to run a family life. So there are certain unsaid, overt rules that a family follows. So when a mother, for instance, calls a child to the table, come have dinner, it may not simply just mean come have just dinner. It can also mean you have to come now because I am serving dinner, otherwise there will be negative consequences which follows. if you do not listen to me. So those are the unsaid rules in a family system. So we have to be very mindful when we are conducting a case history session with the family as a whole. We also have to observe the interactions and communication patterns among each family members. So there are three forms in the family environments scale that are used to measure different aspects of the family. The real form, which is Form R, measures people's attitudes about their family's current environment. The ideal form, Form I, measures the person's ideal family perception and expectations. Form E assesses the family's ability to withstand change. Okay, so these are the three forms that are available in the FES. What is the usefulness of the family environment scale? After approximately 20 minutes, the test is completed and 10 scores are derived from the subscales to create an overall profile of the family environment. And based upon the scores, the families are grouped into one or three family environment typologies based on their most salient characteristics. And that can really give a direction into how further family counseling sessions can be planned out. The family environment scale gives counselors and researchers a way of examining each family's perceptions in those three categories. It can also help capture the perception of the family's functioning from the one of its own members. All right. So we come to the end of today's lecture. For further readings, please refer to the following reference. And thank you. Hope to see you in the next class.